Suck at Crystal PvP? Well, you're in luck. This video covers the basic techniques you need to learn and play Crystal PvP. If you master these, you will win way more matches than earlier. Keep in mind that this guide is also for people who have never played Crystal PvP before, so stay with me.
Alright, before starting with the techniques, there are a few resource packs and mods that I will suggest you to download. These are the resource packs you'll need, and these are the mods that you'll need. Moving on, the general and standard kit of Crystal PvP consists of these items. We'll talk about each of them right now.
First, we have armor. In this mode, you get full netherite armor enchanted with Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Protection 4 on all pieces except the leggings. They have blast protection instead, and boots have feather falling 4. Then you also have 3 stacks of ender pearls, 1 stack of golden apples, and 2 stacks of experience bottles. All of the items mentioned right now are used for defensive purposes. For attacking, we have a netherite sword with sharpness 5, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3, and knockback 1. The crossbow has multi-shot, quick charge 3, and unbreaking 3. You also have a stack of slow falling arrows. The spotlight of this mode is the end crystal and obsidian. You get 2 stacks of both of them. You also have 1 stack of respawn anchors and glowstone. Not to forget, you also have a netherite pickaxe with efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3, along with a shield enchanted with unbreaking and mending. Keep in mind that the kit is highly customizable with things like blast prot on boots or an axe and even elytra and rockets.
In Crystal PvP, you explode people with end crystals. Crazy, I know. Anyways, so the plan is to get them at the level of end crystal so that they take maximum damage. The anchors also have a special purpose. I'll explain it to you.
The first thing is hit crystalline. It is simple. Sprint hit your opponent with your netherite sword and place obsidian, then a crystal, and then explode it. This is not easy at first, so you need to practice it to be consistent with it. If you face problems with the timing, here's a solution. Use slow falling arrows on your opponent. Now hit crystal is way more easier. Note that you might need to do this twice to pop a totem, but it definitely gets them low. Now, your opponent will do the same thing, so when you're in a tight situation, quickly block off with obsidian to stay safe. Moving on to anchors. These exploding create fire, which sounds annoying at first, but there's use of it. You see, in Minecraft, when you take damage from one source, you flash red for 10 ticks or half a second. In this time, you can't take knockback, but you can take damage from a higher source, not lower, not equal, but higher. So if your opponent's using fire to keep taking damage, you cannot knock them to crystal them. Here's where anchors come in clutch. Anchors explode when charged with glowstone no matter what, meaning there's not an easy way to avoid them. So in situations where you can't hit crystal, using anchors is the best. You can even use fire tips yourself to avoid being knocked into the air. But keep in mind that there's still a very short window of time where they can hit you. The anchoring is way faster. Now, one important thing, many players charge an anchor completely with glowstone and then explode it, but it doesn't make a difference. You were just wasting glowstone and time. Instead, place an anchor, then add the glowstone, then switch to any other slot except the glowstone, preferably totems, and then right-click again to explode them.
One way is to use attribute swapping. I have a video on it already. To do that, you right-click and switch to your anchor in 1 tick, then right-click and switch to your glowstone in 1 tick, and then switch to any other item and right-click in 1 tick. All of this takes 3 ticks or 150 milliseconds to perform and can quick drop people really quickly. There's one thing to remember though, that anchors will damage you if there's a block between you. So a good trick is to keep placing anchors and a block between you and anchor to damage the enemies but not yourself, which is called safe anchoring.
And we got totems, which are the main ways to last longer in the kit. You need to be pretty good at re-toteming or else anyone will detab you quickly. In situations where you can get knocked or crystalled, always hold 2 totems and never open your inventory without 2 totems in hand, only if you need to offhand them again. Speaking of detaps, it is when you pop 2 totems consecutively. If people don't hold 2 totems, then they die immediately. Slow falling and whole fights are good places to detap. Shields are also good as they block all explosions, but watch out for anchors, as if any anchor is placed behind your back and exploded, you will take damage. Also, don't overuse the shield, as any experienced player will just disable it and then detap it easily.
Moving on to pearl flashing, which is when you use pearls to take a damage stick to avoid knockback, and then detap them immediately. It can be really useful at times, so make sure to use it. The final trick for this video is ledge dashing. This is where you explode an anchor, then pearl to the lowest point, and then spam crystals to kill your opponent. You need some good reaction time for this, so always stay ready. This technique will win you most of your games. Anyways, that was all for this video. Drop a like if this video actually helped you to improve and subscribe for more such tutorials. Also, I want to thank you guys a lot for my video on pearl catching. It really motivates me to make such content. Also, if you want to practice using these bots, make sure to comment and I'll try to make a video on it as soon as possible. Stay tuned and blow away. Oh, wait, I meant